talk about overnighting in
Las Vegas.
We'll tell you a lot of the information you will find online is not up to date or completely accurate. Case in point, you'll see that's one inexpensive hotel you can stay at, and you can park your rig. Today we're going to be doing a long-awaited video. We've promised this a lot.
We're going to finally give in and let you know.
And we're going to talk about overnighting in
Las Vegas. Sin City. Yes.
Now, as you can imagine, it's a little tricky.
Yes.
Despite the fact that there's plenty of parking and parking lots, and it is not necessarily easy to find an overnight spot for a bigger rig. And I will say this up front, staying in your RV or vehicle overnight in that county is actually not allowed.
Nope. So we got that clear.
Yes.
It's not allowed.
It is not allowed.
Got it.
Okay. All right. So let's jump into this.
Let's get going.
All right. If you are just looking for a convenient spot to park your rig for the day, or this goes for overnight, it's a great city if you need to fly out somewhere.
Absolutely.
Fares are cheap. And the oversized parking lot for the airport is directly across from the rental car center.
There you go.
Convenient, right?
Very convenient for a multitude of reasons. If you're flying out, you can park your rig there, get on the shuttle to take you to the airport, you're done. Trust me, I've done it. We've both done it, you know? Or if you are wanting to go downtown to the Strip and enjoy a buffet, some time at the casino, a show or something, a bus that is a 24-hour pass picks you up right there by the rental center.
Right.
Extremely convenient.
And the parking there is only, I think at the time, was $15 per day. And there is virtually unlimited parking because there's not that lot isn't used very much.
No.
And you'll even find tractor trailers going in there and parking as well.
Right. It's a great spot to park.
Well lit, safe, convenient.
Right. Absolutely.
There you go. One of the other places we will mention, it's a little off strip, but it's a great complex, and that is South Point.
There you go. Now, we went there.
We did, and they do have an oversized lot right across from the hotel resort.
Right.
It gets busy.
Very busy.
Oh my goodness, I was
busy.
So shocked.
I was. The lot was packed.
Tractor trailers, RVs, other miscellaneous vehicles.
We had to circle a couple times before we found a spot.
We did, and it's a little tricky because they're all angled sort of in a way, and you want to back in, but you don't know. It's easier to pull in, and so.
And also another point to look for here is they sometimes use the lot for special events. So they'll shut it all down. I
did make my way there one day and found it was closed.
Right. So check their website. Be alert if you're going in.
Right. So that's another great spot. Go in. Their buffet's open, and
we love the buffet.
Priced.
That was huge.
It was great. I think, and then we saw a movie.
I think they have a bowling alley. They have an equestrian thing. I don't know if you watch horse shows or whatever. It is a great facility.
Yeah, it is a great facility, and it is safe security. I think probably rolls through there like 8 o'clock every morning.
Right. Yeah, around 8 o'clock. Yeah.
And the same thing for the by the airport. I think that lot security came through a
couple times.
To come through, and I think they do record plates and they do watch what's going on. So if you're concerned about leaving your vehicle,
and you have to fly out, it is a safe location.
Yeah, it is safe.
Right.
Both of those spots. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk briefly about, you will find online, people talk about a lot of different lots that have parking and the hotels have parking if you're staying there.
Mm-hmm.
I know people talk about Rio. People talk about the lot across from the Strat. People talk about some of the hotels. What is it? Excalibur and down on that. And I can't attest to that, but I will tell you a lot of the information you will find online is not up to date or completely accurate. Case in point. So I actually did book a couple of nights at the Strat and had checked in advance and made sure they have our RV parking and 45 feet at the time. So not, not easy to slip in here or there.
No.
And the lot, there's a large lot across the street. That was entirely closed. My understanding is it runs through, and that's right on the strip, that far end of the strip. It runs through cycles where it's open, it's closed, it's open, it's closed, and there's security, and they may or may not bother you. You may or may not need, I will tell you, I didn't need a permit, but I didn't park in that lot.
Right.
So here's what happened. I got to the lot, and it's supposed to be a lot that's open and usable, and it was closed.
It's closed.
So where am I going? I'm on the strip, and okay. So I had to get on the phone with hotel security, and they directed me to a construction lot nestled out in the back of the hotel. And I'll try and put the location. We'll try and put it here on the map. And nobody bothers. I was a little skeptical about the security back there, but there were a few rigs parked back there. I almost think like anybody could have just pulled in and parked there.
Yeah.
Because there was really nobody checking. It's not terribly convenient, but you'll see that's one inexpensive hotel you can stay at, and you can park your rig. So that is an opportunity.
Let's take a quick break.
All right. So if you are enjoying our content and want to see lots more, go ahead, smash that like button because it helps promote our channel and keeps it growing.
Absolutely. And visit our websites. It's getting close to Christmas. And, we're doing some changing out on the photo sites. So there'll be some smaller things you can purchase there. So definitely check it out.
Cool. So there is only one official campground on the strip, and that is at Circus Circus.
Circus Circus.
And it is a circus. I think it was like $65 a night, and that didn't even include access to the pool.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's basically a giant parking lot. It does have hookups, so that's a good thing, right?
A bonus.
But you will be like right next to other people, and they ask your length, and they squeezed me into a spot that was barely large enough. And it was just like parking in a giant parking lot. Wow. So for that $65, you have to do the math, because staying at the Strat, even with the resort fees, I think was $65 a night, and the parking was free and didn't need a permit. So
you have to make a decision here,
Yeah, you have to make that decision. Of course, there's laundry facilities, just very basic there, and showers, etc. But it's also gated. So maybe you feel very secure, but I will tell you that gate is a problem, and they close check-in at the gate at 5:00.
Wow.
Makes no sense. So if you arrive at 5:02, like I did, because I was sort of lost sneaking into the back entrance there, you will have to somehow park your rig, which there is not really parking, call them up on the phone, get them to open the gate, go inside to the front desk, stand in the regular line, check in. What a hassle.
What a circus.
That's why I said it was a circus. So I don't really recommend it. It's extremely convenient, but you could find other hotels, and like I said, the Strat's probably the cheapest with some oversized parking, where you could say the same price. It's a little bit farther out on one end of the strip, but still in the general vicinity.
There you go.
Okay. There are lots of other RV parks that are inexpensive around the Las Vegas area. I'm not really going to talk about them because they all require you to have a vehicle. They're not terribly convenient. I think there are more convenient options, but I'm going to jump over that. Make some comments down below and let us know some places that you
if you stayed. Yeah, if you stayed in Las Vegas, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, we did look at staying at various places, but then just decided to make either free or low cost options that were convenient work. Okay, another quick break here. Just a reminder for our viewers to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you'll learn when we post new videos.
There you go.
All right. So rounding this up, there are other places to stay a little bit farther out.
Yes.
Because we've already said you can come in, you can park at South Point. You can park at the oversized lot by the airport for the day, use the bus system up and down the strip, and enjoy yourself for the day.
Right.
So if you wanted to stay a little bit farther out, of course, we've mentioned Searchlight in a recent video.
Check out that video right there.
Yep, that's about an hour away, but something a little bit closer and near another attraction is the Hoover Dam Lodge.
Wow, I guess that'd be near Hoover Dam.
It is.
Very convenient.
Hoover Dam. So if you want to check that out, there's also a casino, some low-priced places to eat there in that lodge as well. Some hiking opportunities. That is near the access to Lake Mead National Recreation Area as well. Yeah, the limit there, 2 nights, supposedly. We had a little bit of a delay, so I was there a little bit longer, and I will tell you, security does record, does pay attention, and I was approached and asked very nicely, "You're going to be leaving, right?" And I said, "Yeah, I was delayed, and I'll be leaving today."
Yep. So it's secure for sure, you know that, because
yes.
security is on top of it.
And that is about 35 to 40 minutes from Las Vegas, so to the east.
There you go.
So those are a couple of great options, a little farther away from Vegas.
Absolutely.
All right, hopefully you enjoyed this content.
There you go.
And as always,
keep on trekking.